in Russia, I had a vision, a divine encounter with God, where God showed me who I was going to become and everything I'm doing today.
How does that happen? Can you explain to me how you had a divine encounter? How does these kind of visions happen?
Yes, what happened was that when I got to Russia, I was surprised that the country was not as developed as I had thought, and it was not Western country. Like I thought it was going to be like America. So when I saw that, I was very disappointed. I wanted to go back to Nigeria quickly so that I would go and take advantage of the scholarship to America. Then I met one person, we call him Brother Paul, who advised me and said, "Oh, if God brought you here, that it will not be by mistake, because God is not a mistake. He does everything with a purpose, that He has plans for everything. He would not bring you here if He doesn't have a plan for you. That what I will challenge you to do is just pray to God, seek His face, to ask Him, why did you bring me here? What is your purpose in letting me come to Russia?" So I took that prayer request very seriously. So what I was doing is that I would wake up in the morning, the only thing I would pray about was about God's purpose for bringing me to Russia. Before I sleep in the evening, and before I go to bed, I will pray the same thing that God revealed to me while He brought me to Russia. I was doing it for 2 weeks, for about 14 days. And the last few days of that week, I had a dream, first of all, and I saw myself preaching to white people. I just said, no, this is a dream, because in the church where I got saved, Deeper Life Church in Nigeria, they used to discourage us about revelations, dreams, prophecy. They just say, don't be distracted by those. So I was not paying attention to it. Then the second day, the same thing happened. I had the same dream that I was preaching to all these white people, and they were getting healed, and there were in hundreds of thousands of them. So I just thought, this one is serious. So then why 2 days, the same dream? Then the third day, what I saw really shook me to my bones. Because the third day, what I saw was like color television. Just like I am seeing you now and you are seeing me. I could see everything bright. I mean, all the faces of the people. It was like 200,000 people in the auditorium. I mean, of all these white people. And I saw all important men of God, Bill Graham, Oral Roberts, all of them, they were, on the stage. And then they gave me their microphone. When they gave me the microphone, I began to preach, and I was preaching to all the white people, and miracles began to happen, and things like this. And it was very colorful. So when I woke up not even myself. I woke up with a voice ringing, in my ear, that the Spirit of the Lord God is upon me, that He has anointed me to preach the gospel. That was Isaiah 61. So when I woke up, I just opened the Bible like this, and that is why I opened the Bible to Isaiah 61. It was like my whole room was full of that voice, shaking like earthquake, that the Spirit of God is upon me, for He has anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. So, and that was an unbelievable experience. I thought the whole house was hearing. But I looked around me. I had 3 roommates, and all of them were sleeping. None of them woke up. I was so surprised. So the next day, I went to that Mr. Paul, Brother Paul, to tell him this is what happened to me. And he said he also had a dream last night that somebody in the fellowship was going to have this encounter. When he comes, tell him this.